If you're looking for a Prebuilt gaming PC, Skytech is one of the best websites you can find for one of these. Now, they have a bunch of Prebuilt systems, and that's why I'm going to be showing you the best systems that you can buy for the price if you want the best price to performance on a Prebuilt system from Skytech. If you're willing to buy from other websites as well, then you will have links to more systems in the video description, and you will have my video about the top 5 best Prebuilt gaming PCs for 2023 in the top right of the screen, because trust me, some deals are actually better from other companies, but some of them are better from Skytech. With that being said, let's start. With the first one, we have the Skytech Assure for less than $1,000, 900 bucks. So if you have less than 900, I actually do not recommend you going for Skytech if you want the best price performance on the market. But for this price, 900 bucks, you get the i5 12400F and the RTX 2060 combination, which is a really solid 1080p combo. So if you're looking for a 1080p system for less than $1,000, this one is the one to go. You also get 16 gigs of RAM and 500 gigs of SSD alongside a 650 watt power supply. The only thing that I would recommend you upgrade down the line is the storage to at least 1 TB, especially if you play a bunch of games and you really need extra storage. Other than that, it's a great system for under $1,000. With the second one, we have another Assure, but this time it's 1200 bucks and it comes with the i5 12600K, a much better CPU than the 12400F from the last one, and you get the RTX 3060 Ti, which is much better than the RTX 2060. On top of this, you also get 1 TB of SSD, so you don't need to upgrade anything. Now, you might be wondering where's the airflow on the system, and it comes from this side. You can't see it from the image from Skytech, but it actually has decent airflow, don't worry about that. If you're looking for 1080p super high FPS, or you want to start playing at 1440p, I think this system is the one to go, especially if you don't want to spend more than $1,200 for a 1440p gaming system. This one will run most games at 1440p, 60 plus FPS on average, high settings, and if you scroll down on the website, you can actually see the estimated FPS in some titles. So if you're interested in that, click the links to these systems in the video description for you to actually see the pricing and the estimated FPS. Now, after that $1,200 mark, I wouldn't buy any Skytech PC until $1,900, where you can get the Skytech Chronos 2. This one has the 12600K as well. Here you get the RTX 3080. So if you're looking for a high FPS 1440p gaming system or a 4K one, and you do not want to spend more than 2,000 bucks, this one is the one to pick. It has better airflow than the last one, it looks better, it has much better hardware. Overall, it's a much better system, but of course, you're spending a lot of money here. But like I said, if you have around $2,000, I think this PC is actually a really good value. And also, if you're a content creator, this system is for you as well. The only thing that I would upgrade if you're a content creator is the RAM, because you get 16 gigs, and that is going to be enough for gaming. If you want to do content creation, I would consider 32 or even 64 gigs of RAM, depending on your workload. Once again, you have the estimated FPS for 1080p and 1440p on the website. If you want the estimated FPS for 4K, you can actually search the i5 12600K and RTX 3080 combination in your favorite game and get the estimated FPS that you will get from this system. With the next one, for $2,200, we have the Skytech Siege 4. Once again, has the i5 12600K. Nothing wrong with this CPU, it's actually one of the best value CPUs on the market right now. So if you don't know anything about computers, don't think that because it says i5 it's bad. It's actually one of the best CPUs that you can get for a gaming and content creation system in terms of price to performance. Anyway, for the GPU, you get the latest RTX 4070 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM. This is a really solid system overall for the price of $2,200, and in my opinion, it's actually a worth the price difference between the last one and this one if you want to play at 4K. If you want to play at 1440p, I think the 3080 is going to be more than enough, and it's actually an overkill for most titles. So the 4070 Ti is going to be a 4K gaming GPU. Now, if you have a 1440p monitor and you will be upgrading to 4K soon, then sure, go with this one instead of the last one. But if you're going to stick with 1440p and you don't have a 1440p 240Hz monitor, then the last one is going to be more than enough. With the next one for $2,800, and I do recommend this one only for content creators. If you're a gamer, then do not buy this one. I don't think it's actually going to make any difference for you from the last system to this one. But if you're a content creator, here you get the i5 13600K and you get 32 gigs of RAM of DDR5 memory. The graphics card is the same RTX 4070 Ti, Ti, which is a really good graphics card for content creators, and then you get an 850 watt 80 plus core power supply, 1 TB of NVMe SSD, which is the only thing that I do recommend you upgrading, because if you're a professional content creator, you know that you will need at least 2 TB on your system. But anyway, like I said before, if you're a gamer, go with the last one or with the next one if you want the best performance. The next one is $2,200 bucks. We're talking about the Skytech Chronos 2, so around $100 more expensive than the last one, and it has the RX 7900 XTX alongside the Ryzen 7 7700X for the CPU. Overall, it's a great system, and this is more of a 4K gaming computer instead of a content creation PC because of the CPU GPU combination. So if you're looking for 4K, the highest FPS possible for under $3,000, this one is the way to go, and I actually think that the next one is going to be an overkill for everybody basically. So unless you want the best of the best and you have a lot of money, buy this one. This is actually the best system for gaming in my opinion if you want something really high end. Because the next one we are talking about the Skytech Eclipse. This one has the i9 13900K alongside the RTX 4090. This is the best system you can get on the Prebuilt PC market, honestly, for both content creation, gaming, streaming, basically for everything. This is the best system. So if you have a lot of money and you want the best system out there, then sure, go with this one. But if you're actually looking to get a high-end gaming computer, but you don't want to spend more than $3,000, trust me, it is not worth it spending this amount of money on a system if your main focus is gaming. Of course, this one is the best, you will get more FPS, but you're actually not going to notice it since your monitor is going to be capped by the amount of hertz that it has. If you got value out of this video, leave a like and subscribe, but most importantly, hit that bell button so you get notified when I upload this type of content. And if you have any questions about Prebuilt systems or PC builds, because I also make PC builds videos, let me know in the comment section what's your question, and if you want me to recommend you a Prebuilt PC or a PC build, let me know your budget, your needs, for example gaming or content creation, and then the resolution of your monitor. The more detailed your question is, the easier for me to recommend you a system. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for your support, and I will see you on the next one.